What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Woke Ebucks, and I'm back again with another video. So the topic that I'll be discussing in this video today is in regards to how the government is the mastermind in everything that is going on in society today. And so the one thing that you guys have to understand is that the world government, that includes the government or the governments, my bad, from every single nation, basically society is involved in every single thing that is occurring in our reality. They have the capacity to control our reality, and they do this in many forms, through social media, through the news, and newspapers, and any single source that they can be able to use to reach out to you. And these things basically contribute, if not completely put you in a lower vibration. And it's like when you continuously utilize these things, which is consisting of social media, watching the news, listening to everything that is heard from person to person about the news, basically newspapers, you start to become depressed, you start to become sad, and these things literally put you in a lower state. And the reason they put you in a lower state is because they basically want to control you. This is why I've been talking about in my previous videos that you should not listen to everything that people tell you. You should not be listening to what you hear from the government, or at least not majority of it. Let me ask you this question. Whenever you guys watch the news, or at least as of the past few weeks, because of everything that's been going on with the pandemic and everything else, you have not for 1 minute seen anything positive that has been posted on social media. At least 99% of everything that's been posted on social media or on the news is always about something negative. Whether it's somebody dying, whether it's more protests, whether it's more killings, whether it's more people stealing from convenience stores or stealing from any store in general, they're all negative things. And these things are basically put in place to basically put you guys in a lower vibration. They don't want you guys to see the truth. They don't want y'all to see the truth. They don't at all. They want to continuously encourage you guys to be in a lower vibration and continuously be sad. On top of basically being in that lower vibration and being sad, their plot now is to have you guys basically be against each other. You guys are fighting each other. You guys are discriminating against each other. You guys are killing each other. They don't want you guys to be together. And how are they doing these things? By racial constructs. The racial constructs that are in this society. Basically in regards to your race, whether you're white, whether you're black, whether you're Hispanic, and Hispanic isn't even a race, but according to what we see now, that's basically on the checkbox, right? Basically, when you have to fill out your race, they want you guys to fight each other. They want you guys to discriminate against each other. They don't want you guys in peace. And when you guys aren't in peace, this results to killings. This results to people stealing from each other. And what does this do at the end of the day? This decreases the population, aka population control. Population control. They're doing these things to be able to control the population because the world is becoming overly populated. So what do they do? Instead of telling people you can't really even control how many children you have. That's a personal decision that you have to make. But what do they decide to do instead of doing things the better way? They want you guys to fight each other. They want you guys to kill each other. They want to kill you guys. These are all tactics by the world government in order to be able to put a cease on human life or control human life in one way or another. And then instead of you guys basically feeding into these things in a positive way, you're feeding into them into negative, or you're feeding into them into a negative aspect by thinking that some of the things that you're doing are going to help, but they're really not. They're not. They're not. The chosen ones understand. The woke ones understand. 2020 so far, between January and up to current date, has been a bad year for people who do not believe in themselves. If you are woke and if you understand what I'm basically trying to explain to you, you understand that better days are coming. You understand that better days are coming. The life that you guys knew to be is no longer that life anymore. These past couple of months that we've basically been at home and been in lockdown, this would have been the perfect opportunity for you guys, especially the ones that like to go out and hang out with all their friends and smoke and drink and do all those things, for you to really find out your true purpose in life, for you to really find out what you're called in this life to do. Because like I've mentioned before, so many people wake up in the morning lacking a purpose, lacking a goal, whether it's a daily goal, a monthly goal, a weekly goal, or a yearly goal, and do not stop until you achieve that goal. Most people don't have that within them, because whenever they wake up in the morning, they don't know what they want to accomplish. They don't know what they want to accomplish. It's these same people that wake up without a goal, without a purpose, and go to those crappy 9-to-5 jobs. And mind you, we've all worked them. Nobody's exempt. But go to those crappy 9-to-5 jobs. You hate your boss. You hate your coworkers. You complain about them, and you still go back instead of trying to find a way to escape the 9-to-5 reality. You think it's going to be so easy to escape that reality without putting in the work? Nah, not even for 1 second. And that's real talk. You will never escape that reality if you continuously talk about it. You will never escape that reality if you continuously talk about it. If you ever plan on escaping that reality, if you ever plan on being free in your life to be able to do what you want and when you want to do it, you need to start grinding towards your purpose right now. There is no other perfect opportunity. And like I've mentioned before, I don't believe in perfect opportunities. Yes, there might be better opportunities than others, but even if it's a better opportunity, it doesn't make it perfect. You will never get the perfect opportunity to start something new. But you have the opportunity now because we're all in quarantine. Most of us are at home. I mean, if you still have a job, cool. You feel what I'm saying? We all have different jobs. We all do different things. We all have to find ways to make money. But the fact of the matter remains that there is no other perfect opportunity for you to really self-reflect and ask yourself what you want out of your life than right now. You're not hanging out with your friends. You're by yourself. I mean, if you're with family, cool. You feel what I'm saying? But majority of you guys, other than you being with family for certain hours of the day, majority of the time you're usually by yourself, thinking to, and you should be thinking to yourself and asking yourself what you want to accomplish out of life, what you really want for yourself in this life. Because let me tell you something, right? If you continuously talk about your goals and you're not putting the work towards you accomplishing those goals, you will always talk about your goals. You will always talk about your goals, and you will never achieve them. You will never, ever achieve them. Those who are successful now, they wrote down their goals. On top of writing down their goals, especially from it coming into mind, they wrote it down and they executed. They're action takers. How can you be an action taker when all you're doing is talking about your goals and then you go back to the crappy 9-to-5 job and you're complaining? How? Because the answer is that you can't. If you're woke and you see the way the world is for the way it truly is, you understand that these things that are happening in the world right now are meant to happen. And you have to understand that if you continuously grind and work towards your purpose, your life is only going to get better. Your life is only going to get better. Your life is only going to get better. Negative things are always going to happen in your life, but the question is, how are you going to react to them? How are you going to react to them? That's the question. Like I said, for the people that are bots out there, for the people that do not have any understanding of this world, this is all a shock to them. But if you're woke, if you understand that bad things happen in the world and that you have to continuously push and move forward, because at the end of the day, days are only going to get better for those who want days to get better for them, for those who are woke, for those who understand the world. The government is just out there as an agenda to be able to control you guys. Control you guys, control the population, control all of that. It's even going to get worse once these vaccines come out. Because you don't know the contents of the vaccine. And they're going to try to make you guys take them just to be able to go back to work, be able to go back to school, be able to just do the necessary things. You won't be able to see these things unless you're woke. You have to think about these things to yourself. You have to be able to see these things, because I'm telling you the truth right now. For those who do not understand what I'm talking about, it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. You guys need to start opening your eyes and seeing these things. It's only going to get worse if you don't start opening your eyes and seeing these things. You guys want life to get better, right? For it to get better, you need to start opening your eyes and paying attention to the things that happen in your eyes every single day. They're literally happening right within your eyes every single day, but you guys don't pay attention. Those who want success would do whatever it takes to achieve it. If you don't want success, you're only going to get worse. Society is only going to get better for those who can pay attention to their daily interactions and understand that life is going to get better if you start to improve and move past all the negative things that happen. Is it easy? No. But if you keep the right mindset and you continuously pay attention to your interactions and understand, it's not about just listening to me. You have to be able to really analyze the situations that are going on, self-reflect, and have a deeper understanding that it is only going to get better for those who believe, trust in themselves, and improve. Then you will truly start to become woke. This is going to be the end of this video. If you like this video, make sure you go spam that like button, leave comments, share this video, and tell me what y'all thought about this video. This is Wokey Bucks signing out.